Stop, I'm David Tian, Ph.D. and in this video I answer the question, should I help her with her finances? Welcome to Man Up, episode 221.
Masculinity for the intelligent man. I'm David Tian, Ph.D. and this is Man Up!
Hey, I'm David Tian, Ph.D. For over the past 10 years, I've been helping hundreds of thousands of people in over 87 countries attain success, happiness, and fulfillment in life and love. And welcome to Man Up, episode, I think it's 221. I'm in Bangkok at one of my favorite malls again. And just above us is the Park Hyatt Hotel, recently opened. We'll be up there for some drinks later tonight. This is a nice patio area. They're renovating it, so it's a bit of a mess. But it's a nice outdoor area. It's coming up to dry season in beautiful Bangkok, so the weather's pretty damn good right now. Sunny, but not too hot or humid at all. So I got a question here from the Man Up private Facebook group. This one comes from Greg. Greg's got a question. He says, was with this girl for 14 years. Some rough spots and some great. I'm 15 years older. She came to me about a year ago and said she didn't want to be with me, and then she said, we will try. Okay, so about 4 months after that, she said we were done. Okay, so I moved out, and she was having financial issues. To make a long story short, she has been asking for money to help her. ... What should I do? I don't want to be just a cash cow for her. She dumped my ass to the curb. If I give her money, it would help her with the bills. But I don't want to give her money for her to go partying with other guys. I think it's the case of grass is greener on the other side, ... So I chose this question because I can't believe you asked this. And inside the group, I ended up having to turn off the comments because you're just getting nailed. But it seemed like you and other guys who ask this sort of question don't get it. And I just want to break it down real quick. So there's a video that you should watch. It's a 40-minute or so video where I go into depth on what your deeper issues are, that you have a white knight syndrome, that you have a fixer mentality, basically the same thing, right, that you're a rescuer, and you need to fix that first, or you will always get exploited in relationships. So that comes back, it goes back to your mom, your issues with probably your mother, but maybe your dad, but definitely your primary caregivers, and the fact, and the way that they related to you, so that you believe that in order for you to get love, you would have to be a certain way, which in this case is like a giver or a pleaser. So you've got to fix that. You got to go back and heal that and grow from that before you can understand why you're getting exploited here. But it's interesting to see, for those who are suffering less from this, how deep rooted it is. So listen to the yo-yo back and forth. He's explaining to us that they've been going out for 14 years. Back and forth. She kept dumping him, coming back together with him, dumping him, taking him back. 4 months later, 4 months since 4 months ago, she said we were done. So he moved out, and then she was having financial issues. Who gives a fuck? You're over with. Why do you give a fuck whether she has financial issues? But you do, because you're a rescuer, you're a white knight, so she can call you back with that bullshit. To make a long story short, she's been asking for money to help her. What should I do? What do you mean? You should do nothing. You should not even be on the fucking receiving end of that phone call. So anyway, so what should I do? You should not be asking this question, not even be thinking about it. But I don't want to be just a cash cow for her. She dumped my ass to the curb. Okay, so that's, okay, good. If I give her money, it would help her with the bills. What the fuck? It's just like from one sentence to the next. One sentence, he's like manning up. He's like, I don't want to be her bitch. Next sentence after that, he's like, but she needs money and I want to help her out. But I don't want to be taken advantage of. Are you kidding? I don't want to give her money so she can go partying with other guys. What, you want to give her money so she can take advantage of you? I mean, okay, don't party with other guys, but yeah, just take my money and pay the bills. What are you, fucking charity? Man, Greg, I need some money. Why don't you just, I'll give you my, give me a break, right? It's not a case of grass is greener on the other side. It's a case of you're a pussy, you're needy. And there's nothing to do about it without going through a therapeutic process. Like literally going back into your past, healing whatever the bullshit that brought you to this point is, because people get triggered very easily when it has to do with significance, when it's about their need for love or their need for connection or their need for significance or their need for security, and they get into this very irrational state. And maybe you're a very intelligent person in all these other areas of your life, but in this area, you're not thinking straight. And it's very easy for her to pull those strings and wrap you around her finger, because when it comes to this, you're not thinking straight, you're not rational. So the reason you're irrational is because you're actually acting out, you're regressing back to childhood, and you're acting out childhood issues with your relationships. So unless you fix that, none of this will matter, because you're going to just repeat this whole pattern again. All right, so watch the earlier video. I think it's episode 194, 193. on the white knight syndrome. So you got to address that first. All right, man, I got to get some, our drinks and food are coming up. We got to get to that, and we got a movie. It's time to watch Thor. We're going to watch Thor later on. So I'll see you in the next video, and I will see you in the Man Up private Facebook group. Make sure you click the link, join the group. We approve requests every day, multiple times a day. See you inside the group. Till then, David Tian signing out. Man up.